Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Ending Podcast. This is a much better name for a much better podcast, where hopefully it won't be as bad as what we were dealing with for the last 2 episodes of what was supposed to be an okay podcast, but then these motherfuckers don't know how to do anything. So yeah, here we are. I ended the podcast, and then we brought back the podcast.
Well, because, people were like, it's going to end on episode 2, and we're like, yeah, it is.
Sure, we're going to make that a fucking meme and actually roll with it.
So now we're theming podcast. Anyway.
So since Hodosam never actually introduced us, there really doesn't need to be any introduction, really, but doing it anyways.
Same
My
shit,
name is,
different day.
I am Boombox, and then, of course, the other autist is Reptile.
Popular YouTuber Lestachet.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I don't know why I find that so funny.
Please die. So...
No, okay, because, Achess, he was like... Or no, I think it was him. He was like, my friend came up... Or no, it was Declan. He was like, my friend came up to me and was like... And he was looking at Lestachet, Sabrina videos, and, his friend came up and was like, do you even watch Lestachet? And I was like, oh, that's hilarious. It's like, I talk to Sabrina.
Please die.
I want to jump off a cliff now, because that actually made me...
Yeah, dude, same. Okay, let's get on to a topic. Let's get on to a topic. Let's briefly just, go over AMD just for the meme, because, well, that's, for some reason... It's still relevant in my mind because it's one step closer to Vega. So, AMD essentially retooled the 400 series. RIP.
Yeah, they redid that, and then they added one Vega CPU, and it's like the lowest ranking CPU that they have. It's like, oh wow, thanks for the sneak peek, AMD. It's like what they did with Ryzen, and they released an Athlon that was like fucking absolutely awful. It's like, no, it's Ryzen. It's like, no, it's not. We can tell it's Vashira. Stop it!
Yeah. Stop it, AMD.
AMD is like a fucking...
So I'm just going to...
I mean, like...
Wait, what's the command? Is there a command to slash something out?
Dude, just leave it. Just leave it.
I put an X.
God fucking damn it, you retard.
Okay.
I swear to God, Reptile, I'm going to lynch you! God!
It's the year 2016, and Reptile still can't fathom the possibility that he doesn't know how to use technology properly.
Well, okay, what happened today that I didn't know how to use technology?
We're not talking about this right now, Reptile.
No.
Because once we get on this, you know that we won't stop. And it's my job to keep you guys on track now, considering what happened last time.
Bullshit, Hodo. You get just as off track as anyone else.
Yeah, but I'm better at keeping myself on track.
Fuck off.
Okay, okay.
I have the biggest shit-eating grin right now on my face, by the way.
I can tell. Boss baby. Okay, yeah.
No.
Get out of my recommended.
Why?
But anyway, we're gonna go on from the fucking shitty AMD thing. Who really cares, honestly?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, for budget PC builders, it's kind of good in a sense.
No,
but
it's honestly, it's
I see where you go with it.
It's awful for PC builders because you have to think about it from this point. Oh look, the competition to Nvidia just rehashed the same shit twice. Thanks.
Yeah, and Nvidia is guilty of the exact same thing as of right now. Fucking, you have the Titan X that everyone was calling the Titan XP, then you had the 1080 Ti, and then Nvidia decides to release the Titan XP.
But the Titan XP, and 1080 Ti are two completely different things.
But
they're the same architecture. Trust me, I know. But
it's the exact same architecture, and they're essentially just trying to fucking circle jerk on their own content. Fucking both AMD and Nvidia are guilty of the exact same thing.
Oh yeah, no, it's
I get it, it's a marketing ploy, but holy shit.
Welcome to AMD. My name is Jeff. My name Jeff Kaplan from Overwatch team.
Jeff Kaplan. Oh, did you see the IGN review that Jeff Kaplan did? Cause
honestly,
that was
no, I did not. I don't watch IGN ever because IGN's fucking awful, dude.
No, it was recommended because I was watching some stupid gay Overwatch video, probably Stylosa, because I was trying to channel my inner Stylosa and play Overwatch. Anyway,
all right, well, let's continue here.
Yeah, let's move on.
Okay, we're gonna talk about yeah, let's get all the technology talk out of the way. We're going to talk about the Nintendo 2DS and why this is a fucking horrible idea.
Yeah, sure.
It's great, but it's also at the same time like, Nintendo, you remember that thing you just released? You know, like a month ago?
Yeah, the Switch?
Yeah, you know the fucking
here's a rehash of our 2DS, except that here's this actual upgrade where the thing's actually marginally usable now because it's actually clamshell and it's the XL version. That was the one thing I fucking hated about the 2DS, was the fact that it wasn't a clamshell.
And that was the whole point of it. It was supposed to be a ploy to get you to buy the 3DS. That was the whole point of it. And that's what bothers me. What Nintendo's doing is because they're just like, no, we can do something else. They might as well just discontinue the 3DS, because who the hell uses the 3D on it anyway?
Actually, from a Linus Tech Tip WAN show quite recently, they ran a poll on the number of people who utilized the 3D on their 3DSs. Shockingly enough, I'm wanting to say it was like 78% of people didn't utilize the 3D on their 3DS.
Yeah.
It was,
a lot of people that I knew, they were
stunning.
like, I hate it. It's annoying.
It's annoying, and it's literally just a gimmick. That's literally it.
I have
a gimmick,
2DS,
but depending on how you utilize
cheaper.
it is actually decent. Okay? There is that. There are the drawbacks, but from my experience, I have used the 3D and I have used it as much as possible because yes, it's a gimmick. It's the buying point of that system. So why are you just going to turn it off when you're essentially wasting like $100 or maybe even $50?
Well, the reason
why did they make the 2DS different? This is probably a really old topic, but why did they make it look retarded?
It looks amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. I love the way that looks.
I think I know what Reptile's talking about. He's talking about the hinge where it meets at the lower section of the top half.
Wait, hold on. I actually have no idea what we're talking about. Hold on, let me look up.
Oh my god!
We're sorry, everybody.
I was talking about the oh my god.
Hang on.
This is so good. Cuz I have a 2DS and then I get kicked. No. I have a 2DS, right? And I hated it because you couldn't close it.
On the inside, me and Boom are both screaming. And
no, I thought they were just rehashing
I just vocalized it was all.
Yeah, I know, I can tell, but you understand.
God fucking damn.
But allow me to okay. 2DS, good console. Don't understand why they released it right after the Switch, because that's just gonna fudge both of their numbers. Yeah, it's like, you should at least wait a little while, because what is it? The 3DS's shelf life, it's not even gonna be up for that much longer. They've already talked about
theoretically, no. Yeah.
There's
they've already discontinued the Wii U because it's gonna it'll just be selling shit like when the Switch hits. So it's like might as well discontinue it now before anything else happens.
Wii U was
Did they discontinue the Wii?
Wii U was honestly just not that good.
It wasn't the greatest thing. No, it was way ahead of its time in its own respect.
It wasn't the best,
but it wasn't the worst. No, it wasn't. It was not the worst. Like when you want to compare it to like the Virtual Boy or something. Oh God, no! It was leaps and bounds better than the Virtual Boy.
We don't talk about the Virtual Boy.
I will always remember that because that was cancer.
Okay, because Preston had the Wii U, right? And I used it when I went over. And why do you have to use the big pad thing?
The tablet. What game were you playing? What game were you playing?
Mario.
Which Mario?
Mario Kart, whatever the one for the Wii U was.
Okay, Mario Kart 8. It doesn't require a fucking gamepad.
Oh, then Preston's retarded.
Because you can utilize... No, like, the thing is that with Mario Kart, especially in local multiplayer, you have to utilize the Pro Controllers. And I'm pretty sure that you can also utilize the Pro Controllers in single player. I know this because I own Mario Kart 8 and a Pro Controller, and I've mainly played on a Pro Controller.
Yeah, because he was like, so one person's got to use this one. But it was like
you literally
he had
just
more.
have to keep it on.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
Like, and it's fucking asinine, but if you just keep the tablet itself like plugged into a power source or something, you're never gonna fucking kill it because of its battery suckage and whatnot.
Yeah.
But anyways, so
yeah, the 2DS good, but at the worst release date in known history. Like,
oh yeah, no, definitely. Well, no, it's slated to come out July 28th. It was announced literally a month after.
Retarded announced date.
Yeah,
They
I
should've
made that.
28th
Yeah,
the
it was
announced date.
like the timing of the announcement was fucking backwards, but like the date that it's actually going to release is better, and it's supposed to have a $150 MSRP essentially. So like it's not that bad in the end. Like they could have probably planned it a little better. They probably should have done it a lot farther before the Switch release, so that handheld players can actually utilize it.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys doing in the notes?
He was typing shit about Boss Baby, like we're not talking about him.
God damn it! We're not talking about Boss Baby. Fuck off!
Boss Baby because I watched it.
We're not talking about Boss Baby.
No, see the thing is, we're not talking about Boss Baby because if we talk about Boss Baby, Hodosam will blow his load all over it, and that'll ruin his video that he has coming up. By the way, make sure you watch his video. It should actually be pretty fucking good based on his recent content.
I want to stab the Boss Baby.
No, okay, can I talk about why I watched it? No, why I watched it, not about it.
Why did you watch it, Reptile? Why did you?
Okay, so
fucking short answer.
Okay, so my friend Michelle and her brother Matthew, Matthew. Well, okay. Anyway,
why are you asking us?
We don't care where you're going with this, honestly, Jeff. We're both just sitting here, just looking at each other, and we're just like, well, we're not looking at each other. Metaphorically, me and Boom are just looking at each other, and just like, what is this?
I'm just looking at the knives on my table and debating on whether or not I should just slit my wrists right now.
You should just
end it all.
Just not, because that's horrible, and suicide is awful. Contrary to popular
it is.
With
Anyway,
Boss
Baby.
Suicide is not
Boss Baby.
badass.
The Boss Baby.
Please die.
So no, Michelle was like, Jack, want to go ice skating? And I'm like, I'm obese, and that sounds terrible. And she was like, fine, want to go watch a movie? I'm like, sure. Who's going? And she's like, okay, Matthew and her boyfriend were going, right? Her boyfriend, I'm having an affair with, but that's besides the point.
I'm also having an affair with your boyfriend.
Can you please die?
So anyway,
I don't know what's going on.
She was like, what movie do you want to watch? And I was like, I don't know, what's out? And she's like, want to watch Boss Baby? I'm like, want to watch anything else? Somehow she convinced all of us to watch Boss Baby. No one else wanted to watch it, but we had to be dragged to Boss Baby from Michelle. So, thanks for that, Michelle. Boss Baby.
We all know Boss Baby. We all know Boss Baby was cancer. $127 million fucking budget, and it's just shit.
It's like
moving on.
It's like the nostalgic people from Shrek tried to make a new movie, and it was just the worst thing that they could possibly make.
Didn't DreamWorks just come out with like Storks or something gay like that?
DreamWorks isn't a real company.
They're not. It was a company made out of hate. They were like, we hate these people. Let's make a company in spite. And they're like, okay.
What is life anymore?
I don't know. Let's move on to another subject. Let's see. I mean, like, you want to talk about Keemstar for a little bit?
Sure.
Like,
just, oh god.
Like, so.
He's retarded.
I've heard a little bit of debated episode 24, and like very early on in the podcast itself, Keemstar, I guess, kind of. Well, no, he didn't kind of. He hinted at wanting to make a new podcast.
He made the whole podcast titled that. He's like, the new podcast.
I feel so
Yeah.
bad.
Like,
I feel
okay,
so bad for the other
that-
guy.
I do too, because it's like,
Chad
Keemstar,
and Andy.
what are you doing? You're talking in front of two much smaller YouTubers
No, what he's talking to is a guy who gained relevancy because of a massive fucking YouTuber known as TV Filthy Frank, and then you're talking to an MTV celebrity who gets mistaken as a 14-year-old female.
Yeah, you see,
it's
you
just
see,
like
yeah, that's. I feel
like
so bad for him.
Keemstar's a fucking speck of dust compared to these two.
Yeah, no, exactly. And then he's just like, nah, man, nah.
Yeah, and then it was funny though, because when he originally made the new podcast, people were like, "Why are you doing it with these smaller YouTubers?"
And like, no, they're not small at all. One is an actual celebrity.
They're okay. They're what I like to call the small YouTubers, but they're known. It's like everyone knows who they are, but they're small.
Oh, and I mean, like, to
size.
be fair, Chad and Andy are more Twitch streamers than anything else.
That is true.
Fair enough. Like, Andy is a 40-year-old man who literally has all the time in the world because he's filthy fucking rich.
I love
and
Andy.
Chad is just a fucking Australian who I might actually get to meet in October. Hint, hint. Well,
segue.
no, not
that's a
segueing just yet. But
That's a segue.
like
That's
before,
the biggest
before
segue. That is the biggest segue.
Shut the fuck up!
It was bigger than a Segway at the Atlanta airport.
Yeah, it was like
It
what
was
are
a
we,
fucking land whale
PewDiePie
barreling
broken
right towards me.
podcast with Cinnamon Toast Ken.
God damn it. Anyways, so like, and later on, it seems like, well, I didn't get to listen to the entire podcast, but from the information I ascertained, it sounded like Leafy and Grade were going to be the two other hosts for the new podcast as well. And I'm like, okay,
That sounds awful.
You guys
I wouldn't watch a
just-
podcast like
I
that.
could not understand a
screwed
single
over
word.
by these two.
I will not be able to understand a single word that Grade says, but I think Leafy would make a pretty decent host because he seems. To be perfectly honest, after the whole manipulation and having his fucking channel destroyed thing, he's chilled out. I'll give him that.
Is he?
Yeah.
Because like I went
still
to
don't
his Twitter,
trust
like,
Grade
twice.
at all because
Nobody
of the fact
trusts
that
Grade.
just-
Grade's a fucking dickhead.
Grade
No.
just seems like a scummy
Nobody should trust
person.
Grade or Leafy, especially after
No.
fucking what
Okay,
happened.
but here's the thing: you're talking about
I know-
you know, the guy that.
I know we're talking
You-
about
you know-
DJ Killer Keemstar, but
Yeah, you saw where I was going with that.
dude, I saw that one from a fucking mile away. Let's be honest. But like,
Why?
reality-
Why does Keemstar like he was so expressive of how he hated them, and then he's like,
Listen-
"I really want to do a podcast with this."
Well, no. Do you understand
It's like,
why
has
Keemstar
he even
hated them
talked
so
to
much?
them again?
Yeah, he did.
What?
He did, in fact. I believe it was episode like 18 or something like that. He actually admitted that he started talking to Grade and Leafy again.
Why did you want to talk to them in the first place?
I
Like,
don't know.
Keems-
The thing is,
Haley could
is
go
that
stalk his house. I mean, Haley
both
knows where he
Leafy and Grade gained relevancy thanks to
I love Haley,
Keemstar,
man.
and when they finally milked the cow
he's-
dry, they both turned around and fucked him over.
I love
Yeah.
Haley Monet.
So it's baffling to me why
I do too,
Keemstar
and the
feels
fact
as though
she
is that he
found out
wants
where
to
Leafy
do
lives
this.
is hilarious.
I just
Yeah, Keemstar's stupid, but I think that was given.
I mean,
and
like, it could
everyone
probably
knew that.
just be me being a little overly jaded about this, but it's like, just sitting here thinking about it baffles me because of just how backwards it all is. You don't
Yeah.
make a podcast with the two people that fucked you over more so than anyone else. And like, the thing was is that Leafy and Grade were buddy-buddy with them for the longest time.
Yeah.
So, like, fuck! Segueing now.
Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully I get to meet Chad.
You
wink,
had the
wink.
perfect segue earlier, but
Shut
This
up.
is like
So-
we're gonna stop here for a moment. Dude, your segue
Okay.
like a fucking airplane on a taxi, like going like 50. You're like your segues are like the equivalent of a plane taking off. Jesus fucking. Oh god.
I'm on
like
a
you're
roll tonight, dude. Holy shit.
I love you to
don't-
death. Fucking
Slow down.
Slow
Slow
down.
down. Yeah, I get
awful,
it.
and you have perfect ones, but you ruin the chance.
yeah, 0 to
Okay,
60.
well,
and,
like-
they're going like Leafy levels of transitions.
Well, like, okay, so, let me give a little bit of background as to why I am in this position tonight. Because I've essentially been on a roll of chewing people out all day today and just being fucking overly analytical and crushing people's fucking minds a little bit.
I understand your feeling. I have finals tomorrow. And
okay,
I also hate my
segue into
job
the next
as well.
song.
No.
Okay, we're gonna stop for a moment. We gotta collect ourselves. So we talked about Andy Milon. Oh wait, we were talking about.
Okay, hold on. Let's segue into.
Let's segue into Andy Milon.
We'll go Daddy of 5.
Oh.
Or no.
Andy Milonakis, because we were just talking about Keem. So we're gonna go into the.
Andy Milonakis is connected with Keem. So let's.
Okay, so segue. Next up,
we're talking about Andy Milonakis going out in the street and streaming, then an Ep1 TV. Like, haha, that's a woman. That's literally the entire thing. Is there anything I can add to that?
Ep1 TV, to be honest, like, the beef between those two was pretty small in comparison to like what actually happened. If I remember correctly, Ep1 TV ended up getting banned from Twitch.
Yeah,
because he was trying to essentially bully Andy Milonakis. He's like, nope, not having any of that
shit.
And
Andy Milonakis fucking shits on him.
Yeah, it's like, why would you bully someone who's like way better than you in like
physically every way,
in like human aspects and like quality of content?
Like, okay,
his content's better and he's a better person than you. Congratulations, bully him for.
So kind of rewinding back to the whole to like baited a little bit, like with Andy and Chad. I swear to God, if I ever met Andy Milonakis or Chad in person, I would promptly buy them beers. And then I would promptly hug them because they are probably two of the coolest motherfuckers I've ever met.
You haven't met them, though. You've just merely seen them through the internet.
Well, no,
I know.
Okay, so I might go to VidCon, right?
You gotta think about it. Andy Milonakis, if you've ever seen his streams, they're fucking awesome. I've
never actually watched his streams.
Oh my god, dude, you need to.
I don't watch very many live streams.
It's a very different experience to watch Andy Milonakis just kind of stroll around town. Like, shit, he gets referred to as ma'am so many times that he's just like has to get used to it. Like, there was a fucking pedophile that tried to actually bait him.
I heard about that. Yeah. And I saw that, and it was hilarious because Andy was just like dying on the inside.
Yeah,
he's like, oh, this is great.
He got mistaken as a child.
Yeah, and then, of course, he's like.
He gets denied at CVS for Nicorette because he looks like a fucking 14-year-old when he's actually 40 years old.
Yeah.
And that's the scary part is that he is so fucking old when you think about it.
Okay, the thing is, I wonder how he's gonna age, because if he's 40 and he looks like that, like how?
Yeah, that's what people are.
Is it like watch? Is like he's just immortal
like
now?
No, the thing I know someone with that thing that he has, and
here's what I think is going to happen with Andy Milonakis, and this might not be an accurate representation of what might actually happen, but essentially the way I see Andy Milonakis's body essentially progressing as he gets older is that his aging process is going to start accelerating, meaning that he looks like he's 14 now. But probably by the time he reaches like his early 50s or something like that, he's gonna look like he's about 40 or something like that.
Yeah,
like something along the lines of ALS, but not to the extent where it fucking kills you.
Yeah, like I said, I knew someone in real life that had the thing, so
there must be something going on over on that West Coast that's making you on that age.
Hey!
He's actually East Coast where I knew him. Anyway, okay. So, Boombox, you're going to PAX, well.
Yes, I am.
I'm going to VidCon, maybe.
I hate you, Reptile.
No, and the only person I want to meet is Ricky Berwick, so I can say, Ricky, you unfollowed me on Twitter.
Just want to meet Ricky Berwick in person just to call him a cripple.
No, I just want to say you unfollowed me on
I'm sorry.
Twitter.
I like Ricky Berwick, but I would totally do that.
I do too.
Just for the fucking
You guys are
meme.
fucking awful.
I know. That's the thing.
I didn't say I would call him a cripple. I said I just wanted to say he unfollowed me on Twitter.
Hodo.
Because he did.
I feel like I need to remind you that about a good solid 45% of my friends are fucking Australian, so, like, being mean to one another is just kind of...
First of all, I'd want to go into the middle and die and catch, like, bearded dragons, but, like, I could yell at people that I know.
Oi,
anyway.
cut! Well, no, the thing is that I'm going to Melbourne in October, and then I got a friend who lives in Perth who's gonna be flying to Melbourne to come hang out with me, and him and I are gonna go to PAX. It's gonna be so much fucking fun, and like
like with VidCon Vumo's going. And
yeah.
So is like Nicole.
Yeah. Since we're talking,
Nicole lives
I'm gonna segue real quick.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, there we go. We're gonna talk about North Korea because we're talking about that side of the planet.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Kim Jong Un's fat little shit that nobody likes tried to launch a nuclear missile, and he failed again.
Correction. He's attempted to launch multiple nuclear warheads,
and they all failed.
Two of them succeeded.
Last year he did. Wasn't it was last year he literally just found out how to launch them. So it's like he's trying to launch them all the way over to the U.S.
Feel like
yeah,
I'm
the
playing
issue.
Fucking Civilization. But like he's that one.
And also,
it's like why did you?
And also, you actually are playing. Sim.
I am playing Civilization 5 right now. Shut up.
No, Hodo. Kim Jong Un, like you said, he's essentially like a level 1 AI in fucking Civ 5.
Yeah.
He's so fucking retarded that you could be like 2 eras ahead of him and he would still be in the medieval ages.
Yeah, he's like, my name is Nuts, and then meanwhile you're in the fucking background and you already have nukes and about to fly into space.
Yeah, I put this together well, I think. I was talking to my friends and I was like, think of a school project in your class. You have a class project and the whole class is working on it, but one kid wants to go and be a loner and work on himself. The class finishes a few days later and the kid is an hour into his work. That's North Korea with his nukes.
Yeah, well, you gotta kind of give Korea the benefit of the doubt there, in that their economy is really shit. Like 75% of all
because they're
food...
retarded and they're like, worship
Let me
me.
Finish, you cunt. 75%, or no, it's not 75%. It's 78% of all of their products that they utilize are imported from China mainly.
Also, their lead
the majority of their economy is imported.
The person that they lead export to is China, and China has put sanctions on them so that they don't launch more nukes.
Yeah, well, and like the thing is that they've already tested aerial weaponry of sorts about 4 times already.
Yeah, but
the 4th time they tested it failed, and they did it out of complete defiance of the fact that the UN pretty much was saying, it's like, okay, you continue this shit and you actually get somewhere with it, we're gonna have to fucking nuke your ass.
Yeah, it's like we'll just be like, hey, South Korea, just chill on the bottom. We're just
no. The thing is, if there's a war between the North and South Korea, there will be a lot of casualties.
Oh God, yeah.
Well, there already is, but it's just like a Cold War.
Well, yeah.
Also, hey, the casualties are North Korean cities.
Also, fun fact: did you guys know that Japan and Russia have never signed a peace treaty from World War II?
Yep.
Don't we not allow Japan to have a military?
No,
actually, no. Technically,
they're allowed to do
Technically, because of the fact that they unconditionally surrendered to the U.S., was essentially indicating that they give up and they weren't going to try to resist. Mainly because Hiroshima and Nagasaki were pretty fucking clear. And if I remember correctly, the U.S. was working on a 3rd atomic bomb.
Yeah.
If I remember
we also
correctly.
And it was Tokyo because we bluffed.
Yeah. we like bluffing, but hey, bluff like that after dropping a bluff like that after dropping 2 atomic bombs. Yeah, I would unconditionally
that's
surrender.
not a big bluff.
That's a huge bluff. Fuck.
No, I'm saying it's not a big bluff, as in it's not bluffing.
Yeah. But like Russia, yeah, I kind of get that. Fucking communist nation. They have their own issues there. But like,
Russia's not even communist anymore.
Actually, yeah, they are technically.
No, they're not.
They are still technically communist.
Their true government format is a federation. They are not communist.
Well, China's is China?
No,
still
they are
communist?
not. They are a form of market economy. That is very.
My dad
restricted.
was like, "Oh yeah, China's communist."
They call
like,
themselves
China
communist, but they are in fact not communist. They are a market economy. They are a capitalistic society with not communistic, but old world ruling profession.
Why did you want to call yourself communist? It's
because
I am communist and I only like communism.
No, I'm a history.
So here's the thing. No. So communism was essentially derived from Marxism, which Marxism was based on the original Marxist fucking, what was the term for it that they used? It was essentially the communist referendum or some shit like that essentially founded Marxism.
And if you want to get more specific, whenever it comes to this, communism and socialism both were derived from the same period of Marxism. So,
yep. And Marxism was supposedly the purest form of government management. But of course,
coming from the time it was the concept was discovered. Well, not discovered. It's actually been around for centuries. Just that they say it's just been formatted. Karl Marx founded it during right before World War I, and then during that time, there was a lot of already tension going around. And since it promoted peace, it was an easier way for people to relate to it. If I remember
correctly, that was about the same time that the bourgeoisie, they decided to rise up and go against the common government that was currently established during that time. That was about what?
And it's not the
20 years
bourgeoisie.
after.
It was actually the lowest. And if we're gonna go around Russia, it was the lowest class citizen. The bourgeoisie are the people who are said to be middle class to ruling class, and which in fact the middle class has nothing to do with any of it. They just needed a scapegoat to blame. That's just kind of how it works. Not really a whole lot you can.
Yeah, but like, I'm trying to remember my Russian history. It's been so long since I fucking.
Let me explain to you Russian history. Attempt, failure,
no!
attempt, failure, attempt, succeed, attempt, failure, attempt, failure. They're like a fucking Japanese RPG with they just miss constantly while fighting larger enemies. That is Russia.
This is gonna be a long podcast.
Well, no shit, it's gonna be a long podcast. Reptile.
No, like looking at the stuff we have, it's gonna take a long time to talk about each one.
All right, let's get off. Let's go to the next topic because.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's go.
Okay.
Because like if I get caught on that subject, I will never leave it. So. Jack, I love and I hate you at the same time.
Daddy of 5.
Their kids got taken away. Yay!
Yep.
Yeah, thank God. The kids are like, something. We're finally with our real mom now.
CPS, they're learning.
So, if you
next
live
topic.
No. If you live under, shut up. You fucking pause your music, you little cuck. For those who don't understand who Daddy05 is, let me just sum it up real quick. Daddy05 is essentially a YouTuber who him and his wife, I'm wanting to say, would prank their kids. And essentially they were very borderline cruel and or abusive.
They were actually highly mentally abusive and borderline physical.
Yeah, and they took the kids away from their mom.
Yeah, there was a whole thing going around about that. Yeah. And it turned out to be 100% factual.
Yeah, which
is
like
that's horrible.
And then of course Daddy05, him and his wife or girlfriend or whatever, make this fucking piss poor apology, essentially using the kids as a scapegoat in the scenario, and it's like, dude, just stop.
So which apology are we talking about? They had 6 of them.
We're talking. It was I'm wanting to say it was after the video that got them so much traction.
Okay, so you're talking about the one where they blame Philip DeFranco.
I'm wanting to say so, yeah.
So allow me to explain the apologies. There was one where they blamed everybody for their decisions. There was one where they blamed Philip DeFranco for their decisions. And then there was one that was orchestrated by a PR company in Baltimore. And then after that, their children got taken away by CPS, which is good. Only the two youngest, which was Cody and Emma, correct?
They were
Cody and Emma. They went and they lived with their biological mother.
Yeah, because Cody and Emma were the ones that was their biological mother. The other ones were those kids of the stepmom.
Yeah,
which is already, you're gonna see that there's gonna be unfair treatment there.
Yeah. And fucking just the entire scenario with Daddy 05 is just fucked. Like, it shouldn't have happened to begin with, and I really do feel kind of bad for those kids, because it's like, they're gonna have to grow up with that over their heads now. Like, unless they essentially learn how to leave that in the past, for a kid, that's fucking hard, especially when you go through the type of mental abuse that those guys... Oh, God, yeah. I'm wanting to say Cody got it the worst out of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Cody's fucked for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
God, it makes me mad when I see parents act like that. It's like, why do you reproduce if you're going to treat your children like shit?
Yeah, why do you reproduce, and why do you go to another person who shouldn't have reproduced?
Yeah. Anyways, let's transition.
We all just got really...
Free Ice Poseidon!
Ice Poseidon! I was gonna go to Ice Poseidon! Rip him.
Odo, I'm gonna let you take the mic on this one. Let you go for a little bit on this.
He got swatted on a Delta flight.
Yeah, wasn't it like FBI or something?
Actually, no, it wasn't a Delta flight. Sorry, it was an American Airlines flight. Allow me.
Yeah, but...
At least it wasn't United.
Shut the fuck up. But wasn't it, wasn't it like FBI and...
It was FBI and
locals?
SWAT. They both came and they took him.
Mm-hmm.
It was a flight from, what was it? I think it was LA to Phoenix. And whenever it landed in Phoenix, they took him off the plane for questioning. Also, I'm going to start real quick. Ice Poseidon has had a really bad week. He broke his $1,500 monitor while playing Rick and Morty VR.
I saw.
What specifically did he do to cause that?
Okay, so he was his mouse stopped working. It died. So he was just picking it up, trying to fix it real quick, and he slammed it against his monitor somehow.
That was a really nice monitor too. I wanted to die.
I love watching people break things that I can't afford to have. It makes me...
Fucking $1,500.
I can't even afford half of that.
I know, same. I'm just fucking hell.
So, he broke his $1,500 monitor. He got swatted on an American Airlines, and he got his Twitch account banned.
Yeah.
Fuck, he is having a bad week.
That is like, I honestly, if I knew where he was, I would the support. Okay, I would give him a hug, but you guys know the support for him right now is amazing, right? There are so many people that are just like, hey, fuck
dude,
you.
He's like one of the front men for IRL streams.
Yeah, no, he is.
Like, he is #1 in that department. So it's like, yeah, everyone's gonna fucking cheer him on. Because it is wrong. Yeah. And it's the fact that Twitch is essentially willing to fuck him over. It's like, come on, man. You're literally making bank, and you're just gonna throw him to the side like a used condom.
Yeah, no, that's like...
Bruh.
No, honestly, I wish him the best. If you're out there and by some heavenly means you're watching this, Poseidon, you are fucking, you're good.
Hashtag free Ice
Poseidon. He doesn't deserve it. It's not his fault. Okay, I can see why it is his fault, because you shouldn't be broadcasting inside of a fucking airport like an idiot, but
But, who cares? It is, yeah, you're right in that respect, but, people should understand that, wasting law enforcement's time can actually land your ass in prison. If I remember correctly, there was.
Oh yeah, no. Somebody claimed.
There's
somebody claimed the attack by not the attack. Someone claimed it.
Yeah, no, and that's the worst part.
Yeah, they're like, I look cool. I'm gonna say I did this, and it's like, oh, I just
you're
got
basically just
arrested.
setting yourself for 20 years in prison, sir.
Like,
that's.
Yeah, because like, wasn't there like a person who did essentially something similar to that, and he's now serving 20 years in prison for fucking wasting emergency vehicles' times? Because it was like a fucking hostage situation that the guy swatted some streamer for. I was like,
they swat him for the craziest stuff too.
Yeah,
it's like he has a gun and his family are tied up in the living room, and it's like, no, it's just gross score being retarded on League.
Like, okay, if there are people that enjoy doing that are somehow listening to this, answer us. Why the fuck do you think that is a good idea? Because I haven't found a good idea as to why people do this.
Gotta get the brand out somehow.
God. Yeah, gotta get the brand out somehow. Here, let's call fucking SWAT to some streamer's
20 years,
house.
that 50 people that liked it, oh, they're gonna be there for me.
Yeah, totally, dude. But like, even then,
a lot of them will be 30.
When you want to take it down to tamer stuff, like, you know, calling taxis, ordering pizza to someone's house, like, even then, that's just kind of fucking douchey, because with like pizzas and whatnot, you're wasting
if you pay
resources.
for the pizza.
Yeah, if you pay for the pizza, but if the person that's streaming turns down the pizza because like, oh hey, we didn't order the pizza, we are obligated to turn you down for it because of the fact that we never ordered the pizza.
Yeah,
that's a waste of resources, and that pisses.
Watching gross score raids, he got raided. Someone ordered like
it was a prostitute.
$50.
Yeah, no, and there was there was a gross score stream where he got essentially someone called a prostitute to his house.
Yeah, and he's like, hey, you want to sit down for a second? I'll get.
And then she realized that she was on camera and she fucking left.
Yeah.
But it's like...
No, but someone ordered like $50 worth of stuff to his of like food, and they paid for it. So it's like, that's cool. Like...
Yeah, but like...
Maybe they don't want it, but like, I don't know. It's sort of a nice gesture.
Oh no, here's the thing with that. If you're gonna fucking order food to the house, at least have to respect the pay for it.
Yeah,
Fuck,
yeah.
dude.
If you pay for it, I have no problem with that.
Yeah,
or
like you
just
can
tell him
pizza.
in the chat, like, hey, I ordered food limo.
Yeah. You can like.
I ordered food limo.
Like shit, if I was on the stream and someone ordered pizza to my house, so long as the person who ordered the pizza paid for it for me,
yeah, I'd be stoked.
I would be totally stoked with that. It's like, dude, fuck yeah.
Yeah, like
you're dope in my eyes.
Heck, free pizza, mom.
That's essentially a free donor rank, in my opinion.
Yeah, dude, it's a free donor rank on Minecraft.
But still,
I
isn't it kind of
gold
creepy
for the
that
first time.
someone knows your address?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
still.
I just got Reddit Gold
creepy.
for the first time.
But like, so long.
Oh my god.
Reddit / no sleep.
God damn it. Okay, yeah, fine, fuck it. We'll end that topic there, and we'll go to
our
/
Reptile has an obsession with Reddit no sleep.
I do, because I downloaded the Reddit app on my phone because I'm that kind of person. I didn't even know there was a Reddit app.
Back to Reddit,
it's
like
cuck.
cuck.
No, it's like I don't know. Okay, it's more of like the retard, bigger text. He can understand it better because he's retarded. But so like I've just been reading Reddit no sleeps, and it's made me really paranoid and hate myself because like, so I don't find like real stuff like scary. Like if it's like stalkers or whatever, right? I don't find it really scary. Like I know it could happen, and it's
you'll find it intimidating when you get a stalker that gives,
when I get stalked. Yeah, I know, but like or like people that live in a house. I don't know, people that live in your house without you knowing, that kind of creeps me out. But like, no, I don't. Stuff that couldn't happen really freaks me out because of like, what if it did happen? It can't, but if it did,
like what's an example then? I'm kind of curious.
Like, I don't know, just The stupid Search and Rescue Woods one, I read that entire one after I listened to Corpse Husband read it, but I read it myself. Like, the stairs in the woods, that creeped me out, because it's like, what if I actually did find stairs in the woods for whatever reason?
Stairs in the wood. Are you
want to
talking
hear
like
something
ladders?
funny, Reptile?
Yeah, let's hear
Yeah.
I am the stairs in the woods.
I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna be like, that's actually real. or like, I've actually seen stairs in the woods.
But like, is
But
it
no,
stairs
like-
up or stairs going down? I don't understand this concept. I'm sorry, it's very foreign for me.
No,
Yeah,
it's
like,
just
I don't-
like
I-
you copy and pasted stairs from someone's house, and they're just in the middle of the woods, out of nowhere. That
Okay.
creeped me out, because like, it's like,
Are
why
you
is
talking
it
like
there?
something that's absolutely in pristine condition? It's just
Yes. Look up stairs in the woods.
there. Okay, I'm not gonna have the time. Do remember, like, I work early in fucking morning.
Okay, I'm saying right now on your PC, look up on Google
No,
Images.
fuck
stairs.
you. I'm paying attention
Are you
to the
scared?
podcast recordings so that I'm not. No, I'm not scared,
scared.
you cuck.
Then look it up.
Oh my god.
I have finals in the morning, man.
Also,
you don't
like-
see me.
Yeah, he's playing
I'm playing
Civ.
Civ right now. It's a
4:50.
math final, so I'll be fine.
4:15 in the morning.
You looking it up?
Yes, I'm looking it up.
Good.
Sorry, everybody. I'm
It's
also one of the biggest shitposters in the universe.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Kill yourself.
I'd rather.
No, but like also anything that involves children or like disabled people getting hurt, it just makes me really sad. More disabled people than children scare me, but disabled people getting hurt really makes me sad.
So,
like
go ahead.
I don't know.
I'm like, fuck, dude. Like,
The Search and
most-
Rescue Woods guy was like, if he did make that, I mean, I don't doubt that he is a Search and Rescue guy, but like, he obviously made some of the stuff up, or
Well,
like,
no shit. It's called using common sense.
yeah, but like,
Like, fuck, you can enjoy a good
it
story,
was really
but you have
good.
to remain
No, there's
rooted in
really good
reality.
stuff on there. Feed the Pig was one of my favorites. It's obviously fake, but it was really good. I thought it was really good. A really creepy one was why Mummy has to have a wheelchair now.
Mm.
I'm getting bored of this subject. Can we segue?
Okay, hold on. Let me open up my phone.
Well,
Because
Let's-
I just.
fucking hell.
I just.
YouTube ad apocalypse. Let's talk about
Oh
that.
God,
for a
let's
little
not
bit.
talk
Yes,
about that. For
No,
now.
let's
talk about.
No,
the YouTube
like we're
apocalypse.
getting close to the end of our list here, my dude. So
yeah, but the last topic we're gonna talk for like a long time about.
yeah, that's why I'm trying to get this out of the way. So YouTube adpocalypse. Revenue, simply put, has been so shitty that, you know, smaller YouTubers that actually went full-time now have to retract their statement and not go full-time because of the fact that, you know, they're making shit compared to it. A good example. No, go ahead.
I want to say something real quick. PewDiePie actually had a talk with YouTube, and whenever he sat down and he talked to them,
Yeah,
they said,
he pulled a
they
Quibble
said,
Cop.
no, he didn't pull a Quibble Cop because he's actually serious and he's not an idiot. He
Yeah.
talked
Oh, yeah.
to the
But-
he talked to the heads, and they were just like, yeah, ad revenue should restabilize by the mid-May to end of May. So
Hopefully.
that's what
Okay.
that's what's gonna that is bleh, that is what's going
So-
on right now.
Ad revenue would be fine. What about the new thing that's popping up
So,
where
okay.
everyone is getting
Allow
age
me
restri-
to explain this. It's a psychology thing, and I understand what YouTube's doing right now. By being very strict up front, it trickles down to the advertisers who think to like, okay, they're doing their same shit. Probably by the end of the month, whenever everyone forgets about it, they're gonna go back to normal. Like, I'm not joking. This is a
Yeah.
legit
Okay,
just a
so there's no
psychology
revenue
thing.
now.
The thing
Yeah.
is, they are improving their bot right now, which is really good because they have to get the
Yeah.
issue is how YouTube goes about stuff is they use an AI to go through sorting and make sure that, you know, content's all right.
It'd be
or-
retarded to do it otherwise. That's why it's
Yeah,
terrible
it's
right
like-
now.
The thing is that YouTube can't be shut down for maintenance.
Yeah.
So they have to do all their maintenance live, which is causing issues with the bot. Which means Google has to go and hire more people to work on the bot. Which means all the sorting that's going on right now is super strict.
And like they have to manually reboot the bot itself entirely just to get it to actually work, and that's always a pain in the ass because that'll usually cause a glitch in the entire system to have it just randomly crash. I've had it happen a couple times with YouTube where the entire site itself will just crash, and it's like, oh shit, they probably just had to force reboot.
There's just random updates, and also the servers are slowly getting worse. There's actually been recorded a couple of issues where people actually have been able to put ads on other people's videos.
Yeah.
Which is pretty fucked up. Like, it's all just technical errors right now. YouTube's gonna fix their shit.
I'm hoping so.
Like, it's gonna... summer is gonna be a lot like how it was last summer. If YouTube shit's gonna... It'll be a good summer. We just have to wait for the end of May. That's all it's gonna be.
Yeah. But, I mean, like, in the end... It doesn't really affect me because I'm a small enough YouTuber as is that I don't make enough.
I got gotten content and ID'd multiple times, and I have also gotten a strike on my channel 2 times. Luckily, I fought both of them. Yeah, you would think that a channel that has like 60 subscribers wouldn't have that happen, but I've had it happen to me multiple times.
Yeah. I mean, like, the deal is like YouTubers like Astrocist and whatnot, small-time YouTubers that actually...
Sex with the boss, baby.
That make really good content. Like, if the issue doesn't resolve by the end of May or early June, and we essentially spend spend a summer where funding is relatively dry, then... creators like Astrocist or Rags are going to start suffering.
Astrocist has already said that, like, his ad revenue's picked up again. He said that on stream.
Yeah. Well, I don't pay attention to his streams too much, so...
Check a podcast track.
No. Fuck off. Fuck off.
The boss, baby.
So anyways, yeah, like... I'm hoping... for everything to get better, but I'm also trying to not hold my breath too much because, well, there's always a slight chance that things can just go sideways again.
That's why people are starting to diversify where they post their content, because YouTube's always having these bigger issues now for no fucking reason. Everyone's just like, why is this happening? Yeah. And then YouTube can't give a coherent answer because if they do, the advertisers will get angry and be like, you're doing this, and then YouTube's like, no, we're not, and then,
I should have added PewDiePie and said, hey, want to go on the podcast? I bet he would have answered.
No, he wouldn't.
Aaron from the Game Grumps answered.
What did he say?
Last time. He said, yeah, dude. But I was like, no, dude, it's already over. You missed your chance.
Bullshit. Kill yourself.
Send me pictures.
Gorillas!
I fucking hate this album.
Humans.
Why do you hate this
I only like 3 songs on it. And that's it.
But do you like Out of Body is my question.
Out of Body is a deluxe song only, so if you didn't get
Is it really?
Yeah. If you didn't get the deluxe edition of the album, it's not going to be on your album. Like the last song on just the standard album alone or the first disc is We Got the Power, which is like number 20. And there were like 5 songs that were on the deluxe edition.
Guess I'm getting
I like Andromeda. I like Andromeda.
I like Andromeda too, but
allow me to essentially go on a tangent here and kind of give a little bit of a critique, because I have listened to the Humans album day and night since I got it on the 28th.
No, okay, wait, hold on. Can I also, before you say anything, we were retarded in the first one because we were like, okay, every song was good except for Andromeda.
I actually like it. It wasn't Andromeda.
I love Andromeda now.
That's not the one that we didn't like. It was the other one. It was just fucking random space stupid.
No. It was Andromeda that we didn't like.
Okay, it was
the more techno / clubby. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, We Got the Power was the one that was essentially the third worst. It was in order.
Or,
it was Saturn's Bars, Ascension, We Got the Power, and Andromeda that we all kind of rated, I guess, unanimously, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I think Hodosam, you said that Ascension was a bit better than Saturn's Bars.
What was it? I liked Ascension a lot, and then basically the three that they released I liked, and the stuff on the album I was just like, I don't really.
No, okay, so I liked everything they released. I didn't like We Got the Power that much, but they released what was it? Let Me Out. I liked that. Did you listen to the live version of that?
No, I didn't.
Because
it's sad, isn't it?
First, it is terrible. I don't really want to see them in concert anymore.
Fuck.
But they talk about Obama and Trump. Because that was edited out by good old Damon
Albarn.
Damon. I was trying to say
Damon Albarn.
I know what his name is.
Damon Albarn.
Damon Albarn. Anyway, no.
Because okay. No. Reptile didn't know the name of the front man.
I did know, but I just said it wrong
because he's fucking retarded, and I corrected him on it.
It's the voice of 2D. Also, he is like probably not, I don't know. Did you watch the Anthony Fantano video on it yet?
No, I haven't yet.
He makes some really good points because I really agree with him on his Damon Albarn stuff is leaking into Gorillaz stuff, and it's kind of like he's just losing interest in Gorillaz.
Yeah.
Also, every song, if you look on Spotify at the tags, you just don't see just Gorillaz until it's the what is it? The intros or the interludes.
Yeah.
Or Busted in Blue. I didn't even like Busted in Blue.
Yeah.
I like what it's about because it's probably about 2D. But I mean, he's the one singing.
So like, let me. I kind of want to go on a little bit of a tangent here and kind of give my own critique about the Humans album. So,
make your own song.
As a hardcore Gorillaz fan, I did actually like this album. Like, it was a good album. However, there's still a lot of songs in there that remind me way too much of The Fall. And most people that have been around Gorillaz long enough will know exactly what I'm talking about. Some people will disagree with me when I say that The Fall was probably one of the worst albums that could have come from Gorillaz, and some people will agree with me. The thing is that even then, The Fall had a couple really good songs in it. Not a whole lot, though. It almost seems like it's the same issue here with Humans.
Well, I mean, I liked The Fall better than D-Sides.
Yeah.
D-Sides was like...
Well, you understand that D-Sides was essentially just a collection of all songs that got cut from Demon Days. Like, D-Sides was going to be bad no matter what. It was going to be pretty bad because it was cut
two songs from it.
Yeah.
No, The Fall, I liked... I can go to my Spotify playlist. Anyway, I really liked
most likely
album.
you liked Revolving Doors because that one is actually a really good song. And that
I liked Detroit, I think.
What's a Detroit?
And like shit. To be fair, in terms of like favorite songs out of the album, I'll give it to you right now. Like tracks 1 and 2, which is the intro and then Ascension, like just that combination together was fucking beautiful. Like I loved it. I loved it so much. It was a good intro. It was like a normal Gorillaz song in a sense, because with Plastic Beach, if you didn't realize it, they kind of had that, if you will, kind of sampled and or orchestral setup that was the intro, and then it led into a featured artist who was doing the second track. Plastic Beach, it was Welcome to the World of Plastic Beach by Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I know. That was hilarious, the video for it. But Plastic Beach is still my favorite album. I say this right now. But it's my favorite album.
So like aside from that, literally the songs that I liked out of the album itself, aside from those two, was Saturn's Bars, of course. That Saturn's Bars, in fact, was probably the best song out of the entire album. and that's sad.
No, it honestly is, because
I was
if
hoping
you really
that
look at the quality of their past albums, Saturn's Bars, in my opinion, was like this. It's a lot like Dark Souls 2. How Dark Souls 2 is considered the worst in the series, even though it's still a 7 out of 10. Like, that's how I feel about Saturn's Bars. It's like, comparatively to the other stuff that they've made, it's just like, really.
Well, and you got to remember, that's all in the eyes of the beholder. In my opinion, Saturn's Bars does kind of rate up there with like Revolving Doors, Up on Melancholy Hill, not Demon Days, Feel Good Inc., Clint Eastwood, stuff like that. I feel as though that it kind of rates up there because it is one of those gems that you find in an album, that it's good and you're able to listen to it and you're able to get to it.
The other ones are really good, but they're not really good in the way Saturn's Bars is really good. Saturn's Bars is really good in the way of it's really good as a Gorillaz song. The other ones are they're really good songs. Like that's the biggest problem I have with this album is they're really good songs in my opinion. Everyone hated Submission. I liked it. They're really good songs in my opinion, but they're not Gorillaz songs.
Yeah.
They are just, I don't know. You can hear Tootie and Noodle if you listen closely. But,
especially with Saturn's Bars, and We Got the Power, of course.
Yeah, you can hear her in Saturn's Bars if you listen real close. You got some real good ears.
Yeah, no, it's the second chorus, and it's I'm going to say second stanza when she comes in, and then it's all the way through to the end.
The ones that I didn't like that much, I'm looking through my Spotify. I didn't. Everyone hated Sex Murder Party. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. Hold on. We Got the Power still is on one of my least favorites of here.
Well, no, like, let me make a counter argument in that statement. With Andromeda and We Got the Power, I feel as though I have to kind of apologize for my original kind of assumptions with that, because there were songs that were much worse than those two.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I was impressed.
Well, okay, hold on. I gotta be refreshed on which one is which, because the names are kind of the same.
Yeah,
all of them.
And that seems to be an issue that reoccurs.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll just say the ones I really liked. Obviously, the first three, besides We Got the Power. Moments, loved it.
Oh, God, yeah. De La Soul.
Dude, Moments was so good.
Yeah.
Anthony Fantano complained about it because of the beat. I was like, the beat was great. Shut up. Charger, I liked. I really liked Charger.
Charger was okay.
Well, I can kind of level with Anthony in some regards, as the beat did seem a little egregious sometimes.
Yeah.
But and even the lyrics sometimes were like, But considering the fact that it was De La Soul and the fact that it's the first De La Soul song that we've heard on the Gorillaz album in 7 years, I'm willing to give them a pass in this regards. It's not their best song. I will still give that merit to Feel Good Inc., as that was their best song. That was the one that got them relevancy to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I also Carnival. I think I really liked. I don't know. I remember the intro to Carnival, but I think if I listen to a lot of these, I'll really like them again.
Yeah. And let me.
I really like the beginning of She's My Caller.
Yeah, and let me just kind of finish this up real quick so I can let you guys talk a little bit, because I'm ranting a little bit, and it's like I need to get this over with quickly. So anyways, with like the rest of the songs that I liked, it was essentially like the interludes that led up to Andromeda, and what is it? I'm wanting to say it was Hallelujah Money. I actually liked Hallelujah Money a lot.
I did too.
I mean,
I liked it as a song. With a lot of these, you gotta not look at them as a Gorillaz song. I mean, you have to.
Well, no, a lot of, you gotta remember.
You have to look at them as the other singers singing it.
Yeah,
right?
with a lot of the the album that got 4 platinums in the UK and 2 platinums in the US, Demon Days. Like literally, the top song was a De La Soul song. It wasn't even technically Gorillaz. Yeah. Like shit, about 65% of it was comprised of De La Soul. So the fact that people are willing to bitch about this essentially is baffling to me, because it's like, come on, man. Some of the best songs from Gorillaz were not even Gorillaz themselves.
Yeah. The only problem is just the amount. My only problem is looking at the artists and only seeing Gorillaz on the interludes.
Yeah, only
and
seeing
Busted in Blue.
Gorillaz legitimately.
And like
pop
I
up
said,
twice.
I don't even like Busted in Blue. I mean, I feel like it's one of those songs, if I listen to this album more, I'm going to like the songs a lot better. That's what happened with the original ones, the like original 4 that were out. Because at the beginning I didn't like any of them except for Ascension. But,
well, you're just a bitch. But, like...
Yeah, okay. Anyway, I loved Out of Body. Absolutely loved it.
Oh, yeah, same.
That was probably my favorite out of all of them.
I'm wanting to say Apprentice. Apprentice was
the Apprentice
second
was great.
Apprentice was the second track on the deluxe version, I believe.
Yeah,
but,
yeah,
like,
it was.
That one was a good. That one was a good
I
track
love
as
the
well.
Apprentice.
And
Ticker Tape, I love.
Yeah.
Just because 2D, that great 2D vocals.
I'm not having any fucking clue as to what's going on.
I don't remember what Circle of Friends was, but I don't know if I like. I don't think I like it.
Well, and I mean, like, there's still a lot that I'm trying to like fully grasp on it.
Hopefully.
And I mean, like, I might end up doing a mimetic video of just kind of a review on Gorillaz that's somewhat serious and somewhat joking, but, you know, still getting all the points needed across. That, like, hey, this isn't the worst album in the world. Do remember that there are such albums as The Fall, D-Sides, and
The
whatnot.
Fall isn't
So
a real fucking
I don't know.
thing.
It technically
Let's
is a
not
real
talk about
fucking
it
thing.
because it shouldn't
Okay, yeah.
exist.
The Fall. No, let's not talk about D-Sides. The Fall. Here, I was gonna go to the songs I liked from it. Revolving Doors.
Obviously.
Hillbilly Man. Detroit. I think I like the Joplin or Yoplin Spider. Amarillo.
Yeah, I'm waiting to say Amarillo was my second song that I actually liked.
Yeah, and then their original just Gorillaz album is just not.
Are you talking about the 2001?
Yeah.
2001 Gorillaz was fucking beautiful. I love that album.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a fun album to listen to, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. And Plastic Beach still probably my favorite because it's just. I love that album, except maybe Superfast Jellyfish.
Nah,
or
dude,
Empire
Superfast
Ants.
Jellyfish is awesome, in my opinion.
Actually,
it's a fun
hold on.
song.
What? Hold on, I gotta refresh my memory on Empire Ants because it's the first thing that pops up on my Spotify whenever I open it.
So
I
it's the really melancholic like song in the album. It's like the most it's like the one song that seems like it's the most melancholy of of them all.
Yeah. Can I just talk about the songs that I just love from Gorillaz in general?
Yeah, sure.
Like,
I mean,
yeah, I don't like Empire Ants.
I like
Glitter
Empire
Freeze
Ants.
was
cuck.
nut. Melancholy Hill nut. Broken Nuts. Sweepstakes didn't not a lot of people like that.
Yeah, like that one was a bit iffy for me. I
liked it.
There were days where
I liked
it
it just because it was so different from everything else on the album.
Well, I mean, like, the thing is that there were days where I loved that song specifically, and there were days where I just hated it. It's like,
Obviously,
oh my god,
Beach
get out of my
To
queue.
Binge is great. What is Pirate Jet?
Pirate Ship. Pirate Jet. I'm trying to remember the lyrics.
Oh yeah, Pirate Jet was great.
Yeah.
What was Cloud of Unknowing?
On the cloud of unknowing. You don't know that?
I didn't like Cloud of Unknowing that much.
I liked it.
Stylo was great. Rhinestone Eyes is probably one of my favorites on there.
Stylo can pretty much be unanimously agreed that one was a pretty good song.
Rhinestone Eyes just holds a special place in my little nut boy heart.
Oh.
I don't know why, but I just really like Rhinestone Eyes. Why didn't they make that video? It was gonna be so good.
Do you remember that there was gonna be a full-fledged film about Gorillaz,
yeah.
and they decided to scrap that because
I don't
of
really
different
like that idea though, but like.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh, did you see the Pandora ad with Gorillaz on it? I was looking up the live version.
Are you talking about the one where it's the 4 members in separate vehicles and whatnot? Or are you referring to
yeah.
Because there's a Red Bull commercial as well.
Did you guys like? Did you guys like?
I gotta look at
the fucking trailer, not trailer, and the stock art for the Gorillaz TV show. They have a thing called the Jeep. It's called a Geep.
Oh yeah.
It is
That's
called
right. The fucking Geep. Yeah, no, it's the same album. It's the same Geep from the 2001 self-titled album. So yeah, and literally on the album cover with 2001 Gorillaz, it's literally you can see it just very plainly. It just says Geep. I'm like,
did you guys like
that's
my
cool.
my Geep? I love Geep. That's the best Chrysler product.
But so ultimately, like with Humans, good album, not the best one in their entire lineup. Plastic Beach and Demon Days and 2001 self-titled will always hold special places in my heart for both their originality and their kind of nuance, their nuance to the scene and whatnot. And then the fact that Gorillaz as a whole just never really holds a solid balance, if you will, with any specific genre, and that they're always moving along. So, like, to be fair, when you think about it in the retrospect of Humans, like, this was a pretty interesting step that Damon made. This was rather interesting. Now, of course, I agree with you 100%, Hodo, and the whole idea that Damon might be losing interest. Like, shit, he was the front man for another band back in the 70s. Like he's in his 40s by now. He might be in his 50s right now. He's getting old.
Yeah,
he might be getting tired.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
Between phase 3 and phase 4, who was the one that got it? It was Russell that got exercised, right?
Yeah, it was Russell. Because Russell was the one that was cursed with his best friend's spirit.
Yeah. Wait, who was his best friend?
I can't remember who his best friend was, but all I remember is that his spirit essentially was like a god tier rapper or something like that.
Yeah, because
and I mean like,
Reptile, just
yeah.
rip you boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's like
no
Dell committed
Dell.
suicide or something like that, and because of that, his spirit decided to manifest in Russell and just kind of stayed there until he got exorcised. Let's see, Murdoch, he's essentially a Satanist, or he's a supposed Satanist that's a womanizer.
Why didn't Murdoch
Murdoch
get
is quite literally
God, then he wouldn't die.
The worst role model ever conceived by mankind.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is.
Oh my God, hold on. Can I just circle jerk with myself?
If you're gonna go on a circle jerk about Noodle, just stop.
On Do You Think? No, I would, but Do You Think was so good. Andre 3000 makes me want to nut.
Well, I don't think I'm wanting to say that Do You Think specifically was an advertisement or an elongated advertisement for Converse.
Yeah, but like Converse was doing their thing where they got 3 artists to work on a song, and like none of them worked out except Gorillaz, Andre 3000, and it was James Murphy, I think. Yeah. And they did great. Andre 3000 recorded his in one cut, I believe, and it was 13 minutes long.
Yeah.
Actually, his was like 11, but like, God, you're insane, dude. 12 minutes of just rapping in one cut.
Can I also point out how everyone essentially freaks out over post Plastic Beach Noodle, essentially? Like, do people realize that in that world she's 15?
She's 8.
No, she's 15
at
the events
15.
of Plastic Beach. She's 8 in Demon Days.
Yeah.
She is even younger.
Plastic Beach, okay, I'm 15, so Plastic Beach is nut noodle for me. Phase 4 Noodle, also nut noodle for me, right?
Stop.
But Phase 3 Noodle was
Stop.
Reptile has a thing for Asian chicks, apparently.
Okay,
that's
what
not a lie,
Caucasian male doesn't, to be fair.
But
Reptile,
yeah, that is
Reptile
true.
also has a girlfriend.
Well, I mean, yeah, I do.
Sad.
So, no, if you're listening to this, I'm completely into white
the podcast
girls.
Starts. Thanks,
No,
Arishi.
I love Arishi. She's fucking cool.
Yeah, she did. She
She's cool, but thanks for contacting.
She is cool, but she called me with an interesting call before this. So, anyway.
Yeah, congrats, Arishi. You
you
have actively tried
that
to ruin
was
a
hilarious.
podcast.
I was like, I'm in a call about to record a podcast, and she just instantly just started laughing because of events
because she realized what she was doing.
Yeah.
She was sabotaging us. She was doing the good old saboteur.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. No, but yeah, Damon with Humans. A lot of the songs with it. Okay. Busted in Blue, the only track that was theirs, just sounded like kind of just depressing, like his normal music.
Yeah.
Sad days.
Okay.
Sad days are very sad.
Melancholy Hill is a plastic
Dude, Melancholy Hill is so good. The video is so good. Are they gonna make videos for these songs?
I hope
maybe,
that the
maybe
TV
not.
show is just.
I hope.
Yeah, just the progression through 2001, Demon Days, Plastic Beach, and Humans and whatnot. Because like the fall, I'm willing to bet could be skipped over and no one would really care. But
I mean, it was just iPad music.
It's iPad.
I think it's
iPad music, but some of the tracks are very good iPad music, especially with the limitation.
I really like the fall purely because it's like, wow, you did that with an iPad, and it's way better than D-side.
Well, like no, the thing is that it's just impressive that someone was able to make at least a couple good tracks with an iPad. But then again, if you're good enough with music, you can do it with any instrument. You can make a good song with theremin.
With my iPad.
No.
Don't delete those files. Those were what I worked on in a road trip, and they're gonna make me thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah, but still, in the end, the fall I still do not like.
You got any games on your phone? No, I have professional music on my phone. That I made on my phone.
I made an entire Gorillaz album using my iPad and two toothpicks.
I made an entire Gorillaz album on my phone when I was on a road trip were they on tours? Yeah, I think
the toothpicks were simulating the breaking of my legs as I did not pay the mafia back in time.
That sounds ridiculous.
Snap.
No, okay, twins. I'm still gonna buy this album, the deluxe edition, because I need out of body.
Okay, it's just if you're patient with me, if you're patient with me, I will get you a copy of.
Well, no, I just want them on my phone because
yeah,
I don't care about my computer.
I own the digital copy, but the thing is that I have to get I own the deluxe edition. Just the thing is that I have to get the CDs and I have to get the music onto my computer. Now, the one limitation I have is that my computer specifically does not have a CD tray at all.
Yeah, mine doesn't either. No, okay, the thing is, though, I have an iPhone. I want to listen to it on my iPhone.
Yeah.
But
no, dude, you do realize
Spotify is awful on mobile.
Well, no shit. But like
so
you
bad.
do,
I'm gonna buy
that
Demon Days
Plastic
Beach,
you do realize that you could like literally just move whatever files that you get that you want music to be in, and you can just move those specific files into iTunes itself, and it'll actually read it from the location on which those music files are.
Really? Can you actually do that?
Yeah, you can do that. You can do a lot of things with iTunes that most
time to go on YouTube MP3.
Like.
You don't. You do realize like the bit rate is.
Well, it
like
depends on which converter you use.
On YouTube, right? Yeah.
No, you gotta go to YouTube MP4 and then click it because the other one got removed.
No, that was like the worst version of YouTube MP3 though. Like,
it was. If you go to YouTube MP4, it's better.
See, like, I don't have this problem because like I'm always aware of where I can find high quality rips of music and or just in general buying the albums themselves because I'm all for supporting the artists.
No, I am too, but what I was saying is like whenever I want to like ship post or something and I want to download some like royalty free, then like
oh god,
you know how that works.
Oh yeah, for the record, I would like to point out that the star background in the last episode, that was all royalty free.
Good. I mean, hopefully we'll have art for this one, but gotta go whip my art slaves.
Go whip my art.
Yeah. Well.
Hey. Yeah. I'm gonna at him right now on Sabrina's.
Well, you guys, this has been a good chat, but
it has. Don't delete this one.
No, shut up.
Also, there's one more thing I wanted to bring up.
Oh, sure.
We're gonna talk about the severe weather that won't fucking stop and leave us alone because it's already rumbling outside of my fucking house and it's really annoying.
It's really windy here, but it's
so for the people that know, Texas got fucking wrecked by weather over the weekend.
Dox yourself, bro.
Yeah. So fucking what?
Dude, like the town that I live here in Oregon is slated to have nice weather all this week.
That doesn't happen ever.
Oh, it's gonna happen this week. Here, let me actually pull up my phone's weather.
But yeah, no. And on Wednesday it's supposed to get like how it was here again. So, for everyone out there, if you have anybody who lives in Texas or in the Midwest right now, call them, let them know.
Okay,
ask to see how they're doing. Make sure their shit's all right. Because help. We're constantly getting fucking destroyed.
It's not there.
It's not fun.
Let me make this. Let me read out to you what I'm going to be having all throughout my work week this week. So on Tuesday, it's going to be mostly cloudy with temperatures reaching a high of 61 degrees. Wednesday, partly cloudy with temperatures reaching 77 degrees. And then Thursday, partly cloudy with temperatures reaching 81 degrees.
Hey, allow me to explain to you my weather. Tomorrow is going to be good. Wednesday, screaming. Thursday, good. Friday, good. Saturday, good. Sunday, good. And then next week's just going to be more screaming. Yeah. Good. So, if you know people in the Middle East, see how they're doing. Call your parents. Talk to your family every once in a while. They miss you.
Yeah, wait, also,
everyone's dead to
Wendy's
me.
art.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Wendy's art.
Oh yeah, Wendy's has gotten sassy.
I keep getting Rachel's notification, or not notification, my feed is just filled with her stupid Wendy's art because she keeps bumping it with...
Dude, you have no idea how uncomfortable it is to be scrolling through Twitter while at work
and seeing
Shadman's artwork pop up. seeing Shadman's artwork pop up.
Thanks, everyone who keeps commenting.
Because every single time it's like, oh God, is my coworker gonna see this and go like, oh
yeah.
You give your coworker your Twitter, boy.
No. Oh God, no.
I don't give anyone my Twitter, let alone my private.
Like, here's the thing: if anyone finds out about my Twitter, good on them. They can follow me if they feel like I'm not following them back. Yeah. Hopefully, no one ever finds my Twitter. But so, anyways, I think we should probably wrap this up because
this has been the ending podcast.
It's getting kind of
episode 1.
Yeah, the theming podcast.
No, it's episode 3. You
Are you
tard.
fucking stupid?
Shut up! It's episode 3.
It's episode 3. Shut the fuck up. 1. We changed the name, therefore it goes back to the first.
Yeah, it's episode 3 of the Reptile, Hodosam, and Boombox podcast, but it's episode 1 of the ending podcast.
Shut up.
Anyway, that's me, Jack, and I'm out of here.
That was the cringiest fucking thing I've heard today. Holy fucking shit.
Jesus Christ.
You were the reason why I drank. Alright, well, we're ending now. Have a good day, everybody. Goodbye.
Thank you guys so much for listening to us. You guys know where to find our social medias in the description box below. And of course, we will see you on the next episode. Goodbye.
Bye.